What's up everybody, my name is Andrew Oliva and I'd love to review movies. Weird, the Yankovic story came out over the weekend and I was finally able to see it. Was it good? Let's talk about it. Before we get into the review, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, it helps me out so much. And without further ado, let's get to the movie. Alright, Weird, the Yankovic story came out over the weekend. I'm a little late getting to the review, but I was finally able to see it. And what did I think about it? I thought it was just a fun, silly, weird movie. And it was definitely one that I was not expecting. I really wasn't anticipating it that much. Kind of flew under my radar a little bit. I knew it was coming out, but I wasn't too excited for it. I love Weird Al, but I didn't see any trailers, and just the thought of Daniel Radcliffe playing Al Yankovic was a little bit weird to me. Weird, huh? But Daniel Radcliffe is great. He was such a surprise. He brings a certain energy to Weird Al that is needed when he is being portrayed on screen. And Radcliffe just does an amazing job with the humor and the emotion too. I wasn't expecting the emotion from him, but he does an amazing job. I made the mistake going into this movie thinking it was going to be a serious biopic about Al Yankovic's life. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't see the Funny or Die sketch that came out 12 years ago, I think, that this movie is based on. So I had no idea what the tone of this movie was, and the first 5 minutes make it clear immediately what the tone of this movie was. And once I figured that out, I was on board. I was enjoying every moment. There are so many surprises in this movie that I wasn't expecting. That there's cameos, there's cameos and cameos and cameos. But I also wasn't expecting the emotion. There's so much, it has so much heart driving the entire story with how ridiculous and wacky and weird, especially in the third act, this movie gets. It always has a heart that's driving right through the entire story that keeps you engaged with all these characters that are portrayed, no matter how they're portrayed. If they're serious, wacky, most of them are just wacky the entire way through, you still care about every single character. And it finds clever ways for you to care about these characters and for you to think that they are just the most ridiculous characters ever. They find a fine line there that, I don't know, it was just, I wasn't expecting how well made this movie was. Like I said, the third act of this movie, it kind of feels out of place. Just, there were details in the beginning of the movie and going through the movie that kind of set up this third act. But it's definitely, then here I go again saying that it wasn't expected and it was surprising. I mostly say that in a great way. I don't know if I could say it got too ridiculous, because this is Weird Al, and it definitely gets ridiculous at times before the third act. But I really don't know how I feel on the third act. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the third act. Was it too ridiculous, or was it just right and fit the tone of the movie? There are some certain character payoffs that happened in the third act that I felt that were satisfying. But I'm not sure if the entire thing came together, especially in the final 5 minutes of the movie. It tries to tie up everything in those final 5 minutes, like all the lessons that have been learned throughout the movie. But it leaves off on a weird, I guess that's the point, weird note. And yeah, see, I don't know. I enjoyed the movie. This is not me saying that, oh my god, Weird Al, the movie sucked. But I had such a blast watching this movie, and I just wish maybe it could have been a little bit shorter too. It's not that long of a movie. I think it's like an hour and 45 minutes. But I think it could have been shortened about to maybe 90 minutes. I think that would have been perfect. It does drag a little bit, but it always picks back up immediately, and I just had a blast with this movie. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about this movie. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you not so much like it? Was it too weird for you? But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Please let me know what you thought about this movie in the comments below. Please have a great day.